Alright, so we're back on the Soulbound, Yvette of the Night. I'm in fact a bearded lady. Okay? I think what happens is it's always if you choose female at the beginning, that's what you always end up with. And if you choose male at the beginning, you're always a male. But sometimes the females end up with facial hair for some reason. Alright, so this time around, since we die on Ashlan, who I was really excited about, we're going to have to start over. And that's okay. My first goal is going to be well, first I'm going to try to raise some stats real quick. Got strength. Should be able to get one of each. Strength and dex are the most important for me right this moment. I'm going to go ahead and chop up some lumber to get some arrows. I don't have any gold, so I can't train up lumberjacking or anything or bowcraft. So I'm going to have to make shafts pretty much one by one. For the time being until bowcraft. Oh, I'm at 75. What am I thinking? So I can make whatever I want with bowcraft, so I don't really need to carry around 3 kits, but I will for now. Just gonna get some shafts, maybe a few hundred of them. It shouldn't take long, aside from not having much in the way of lumberjacking, but that raises very quickly. And then my next goal is going to be to get enough money to train chivalry. And that's really all I need to start adventuring. Obviously, I'd like enough gold for the Soulbound armor. That may not be possible right away. It's going to be about 1,000 gold. I still have my soul vault. I still have my soul essence of 700 almost. Once I get to 1,000, I'll be able to upgrade my soul essence. See, even with 0 lumberjacking to start, we're already at 100 shafts, so I'm not worried at all. This is a quick process, and it only gets quicker the higher your lumberjacking gets. And like I've said before, I actually kind of like lumberjacking in this game. It's always been nice for me. It was one of my go-tos aside from tailoring to make some cash in old OSI. Already at 200 shafts. There's no wood there already? I wonder if someone else is doing this. And we did check out animal contracts to see if that was viable for early gold, but it's not really, not without raising taming or leveling up the creatures that you get. And we're not a tamer, so we're not trying to do any of that nonsense. We're just, if I started with 75 taming, sure, that would be a ticket. You know, that'd be a good way. But I didn't, and I don't. So for me, it makes more sense just to tame mounts and go from there. And I have 250 arrows to start, so really this is enough. It wouldn't hurt to get a few extra shafts so that I can get 36. That's 70 more shafts. So really we're good. Good on shafts. Now it's just a matter of getting some feathers. We've already got 60 of those, so it's not bad. Mainly looking for hawks. In an ideal world, we find a corpse or a wagon to loot that would have enough money for us to train the stuff we want to train. That may not happen, though. So we're just mainly looking for hawks, since they give the most feathers, which is still not much. It's really not much at all, but so hopefully we can find a wagon or a corpse in the meantime while we're looking for these hawks and birds. Eagle. I hate how hiding takes you out of combat mode, war mode. I want to keep building hiding. Oh, there's 3 birds here. No, I was pretty confident about the last character. It didn't work out. But, you know, I'm ever confident, so I'm confident this character is going to work out. I think you have a better chance of success with an archer. It's a ranged character. You're less likely to be taking damage. Obviously, things like the mummies are going to be problematic because they can do ranged attacks. But overall, I think it's going to be fine. So once I get like 200, 300, 2 or 300 arrows, I'll be good. Because then I'll have a full quiver. I'd like to have more for extra, but it's not a requirement right now. Then we'll hit the graveyard first and foremost. Let's keep looking around. Let's check this area now. Lots of player housing here, but we do have a hawk. I feel like we hit so much more often. Well, you wouldn't know because the video was destroyed, of Aslan, the 75 swords, 75 tactics. He just missed all the time. I don't understand why. Another thing I want to make is a lot of kindling so that I can just every 15 minutes or so try to raise all 3 stats. That's only going to work for so long because eventually camping will raise. And then it's going to be harder to get stat gains because the skill will be so high. It's clicking. Pretty close to the goal. And there's a raven right down there. Oh, 2 birds. Twelve feathers is just a lot less than the standard 25, that's for sure. In that regard, it's so much slower to get feathers. So if you see them in a dungeon chest or fallen corpse, you want to make sure you get the feathers. Kind of laggy all of a sudden. I know someone's using a little bit of internet on the network, but it shouldn't be much. It's really bad. Okay, I've pretty much got what we need. Should be able to check out the graveyard now. It's so bad. I don't know why it's suddenly so bad. Let me check and make sure nothing's heating up my network right now. Yeah, in fact, something is. Let me close this out. That should help. Sometimes the browser just starts taking like 1 megabit a second, and when you have only 3 megabits, yeah, 3, you heard right, 3. It's pretty bad. Okay. So now, up to the graveyard, we'll craft our arrows. Make sure we don't see any hawks on the way. Probably won't because I just came through here, but you never know. Swallow, turn. Okay. So now we're going to make ammunition. We're going to make a batch of arrows. So now we've got 309. Let's put 200 in the quiver. So on the goal would be a new bow, quiver, I need to save up for the Soulbound armor. That is an NPC up there fighting graveyard creatures. Gotta start working on our healing any chance we get. It really only starts to become viable when you get to like 40s, maybe a little bit better than that. Let's see if we can loot his corpse here. Nope, says it'd be a criminal act, so probably not a good idea. He might attack me automatically. Not gonna need bone armor. I wonder if I'm gaining soul force for this. I wasn't paying attention. 669, we'll see. I wonder if it's also based on the level of fame that you have. Like if you start a new character and you have low fame, do you get more fame or soul force from creatures you normally wouldn't? Because I had higher fame on the other character? I don't know. I don't even know what gnomes give, but this is an easy dungeon, so they shouldn't give much. 669, yeah, nothing, so I didn't think they would. But we will get enough gold to train chivalry for sure. These guys are a little tougher. Shouldn't be any problem though. Especially since we're trying to actively avoid getting hit, for the most part. I guess I should get hit some so that I can train healing. Open these items and the chests will locked, but I'm hoping the chests are helpful and give me good stuff. It's like 5 or 6 gold. It's not awful. I already almost have enough for the book and to train. I probably do when I convert the copper into silver. This dungeons are really too easy for me, though. And I think once I do train those necessary skills, I'm going to go to the Etten farm and see if I can survive there. No magician, he could be trouble. I guess it's on easy though, so. Oh, locked. Not even casting on me. Good for archery games, I guess, since he just keeps healing himself. I'm just slow, low dex, low strength. I guess the dex isn't that bad, but the strength is pretty bad. I'm gonna avoid eating random things for now, since I don't have a method to cure. Oh. Guess they're weak. Greater giant lizard. I wonder if that'll give me any soul force. Nope. food. Gold on the corpse. It's not bad, 16. Just can't hit him. Still way better than the swordsman. I don't know what it was about the swordsman, but he could not hit. So it's good, 25 gold total. For a newbie. I just don't like that I'm not getting any soul force. Also train healing from another vendor, and I might get into the 30s because 25 is really low for training. Something gold, not bad. Definitely gonna have what we need to train. The more the better. It'd be nice if we could get the armor suit, because this is like half as good as the armor suit we can buy for 1,000. I think it's supposed to offset the Soulbound starting off very weak. I believe these sell at mage shops. Yeah, I'm still getting like 0.4 gains on healing right now, so I guess it doesn't matter. As long as I've got enough bandages, which I don't, but... These guys poison. So I don't want to get hit by them. I'm not picking up single arrows, but I'll pick up anything 2 or greater. Might as well for now. I was hoping there would be a chest in here. See, maybe I don't need to train healing. I mean, if it's going to go up to 30 that fast, I might as well save the gold for now. Good. So I think I'll work my way out of here and do the training that I need to do. And I should be good to go, but this was a good place to go. Low risk, easy to get a little gold. Just to get the starting skills I need to have. I can go work on some things that will actually give me soul force, because that's the whole point. Work on hiding all the way out of here. I think I'll take the alternate route so that if there's anything else here, I can go ahead and get it. Doesn't look like it. Maybe up in this room. That is the exit. So let's check this last room. No containers. Diablo Kobold. Okay, let's head out of here. So first thing we'll convert the gold to make sure that we've got enough to train, which we do, but for any other purposes. So now we've got 850. That should be more than enough to do what needs doing. Bird corpse. Guess I killed that. I don't know. Maybe someone else. Stale bread and an axe. As mentioned, there's no item decay here, so you never know what you're going to find. There's the knight. Gotta get upstairs, though. The art collector is in here, too. Somewhere over here. So we will buy the chivalry book. We will not forget to train chivalry this time. I did do that last time on Aslan. Now I need to tithe at least a couple hundred gold. At least. Otherwise there's no point in doing what I'm doing. Priest, what do you do? Healing. Might as well. What can you hire them for? Oh, they can heal your henchmen. Which I guess is something I should look into as well. You can hire these squires, these NPCs. It's kind of like a tamed creature almost, but it's a humanoid. And that could help. So I'm down to 161, so that's pretty much, I can't really do anything with that. I'm going to go ahead and check the cotton fields to see if there's new cotton, because I don't have nearly enough bandages. That is one thing I'm short on. Otherwise, I think I'm good. Probably should have just gone ahead and tied the rest of that so that I could not worry about that, because tithing is going to be low for a while. Ooh, tithing points carry over on Soulbound, so I have 2,000. Nothing here, but and we can't even shear the sheep, so that's not good. I feel like there's a couple more fields up this way, but I could be wrong. They may not be related to tailoring. They might be like, you know, food fields or hay fields or something. But let's go see. They're not far. Cows, bulls, food. Not what I was hoping for. And this is probably the same. Yeah, food, bulls. So I might have to use that money to just buy some cloth for now. It's probably the best bet. I know I'll find some eventually, but I need to make sure I have some right now. Especially since I plan on just healing. Someone's already gotten to this, it looks like. Hawk. Might as well take these hawks out. What? Where'd the corpse go? Cheated. Cheated out of feathers. So... So keep going with the hiding. Should have about 30 by the time we get into gameplay or more. It's pretty good. See how much cloth is. Wow. It's expensive. I guess I'll be buying one though. So at least I have 150 bandages. That should be more than enough to do what I plan to do right now. Should be. Tank. Since I have such high bowcraft and clutching, I don't need to carry around more than 2, and 2 is probably more than I need, but... Whoa, did I use that many arrows, or was I just wrong about how many I had? Still got plenty of shafts, though, to make more if I need to. Got my axe. Put this in the bank for now. Should be pretty much good to go. Actually, I'm incorrect. I'm going to go to the Ratman Fork. I was thinking the Eton place because that's pretty close to Moon, but we're not in Moon. We're in Britain. We're trying something different because the pyramid kept destroying me. So I feel a little better about it with the Archer, but not at this level of hit points, though. The other guy had 100 hit points. This one has 65, so that's not good. Let me get a few kindling, because I'm sure it's been 15 minutes. Batch of kindling. Should be plenty of kindling. 48, that's a lot. So we're going for 1 strength, 1 dex, 1 intelligence. There is a dex. Not getting anything else. Did I gain stats recently? Guess I'll wait just in case. Sometimes I gain it in the dungeon, I'm not paying attention. So it's talking about the hedge maze. Don't need to kill the skeleton. The only thing I might stop to defeat are hawks or something I think is going to give me soul force. Like this. But with 65 hit points, I really need to be cautious of mages. Great. And I take this out first. Seems like I don't gain on Fizzle. Take this guy out first. That should have given me soul force. Nope, of course not. Decent gold though, like 80 gold worth. So this guy should give soul force. Because if not, then what am I doing going to a rat? Basically. X. Need to be very careful with casters until I can get my hit points up. Perfect case in point right there. Super dangerous. And my healing is far from reliable right now. If I don't have at least 75% health, I don't have any business being near anything. 669, and this is the kind of stuff we're going to be fighting at the fort. So it'll be good to know. Nope, not a single soul force, so this may even be pointless to go to. But let's at least try it and find out. Reactive armor, that's a good spell. We'll start building a spell book. Now that we can cure, we can start eating things to raise taste ID. I'm past the fort, or the Ratman fort. It's right here. Starting to hide a lot more. So most of these guys are no problem, but there is a shaman in there. Looks like I'm meditating through this hunter armor. These guys are too easy. They're not giving any soul force. So maybe this is a bust. I still think there's like containers to loot in here, so it might be worth just clearing it. Maybe. Chivalry's moving along really nicely. Oh, it's a rat, man. I thought it was the rat. Look, still have 3 arrows. I wonder if I can sell these. Well, I mean, I don't get any benefits, so I shouldn't worry about it, but... It's a Ratman archer. Whoa, no, no, no. At 65, it's just way too weak. Very dangerous with a couple of archers. So it's starting to respawn, it seems like. Be good for healing and whatnot, but well, I guess you can kite them out a little bit. Definitely cannot heal though. Healing's at 30 final. So I might as well not train it anymore. I mean, there's no point. I guess you do gain on fail, because I just went up like a whole point trying to cast that. Yeah, there's no point to being here. Unless there's like a leader rat man. Even that's not worth sticking around for, inherently. This is the archer. Oh, there's two archers. Would be good to go and get the 800 gold to purchase the armor set. Kind of forgot about that. The rats are solid. 20 gold, that's not bad. Take a hit so I can bandage. As long as I'm missing 1 HP, I can attempt to heal on game, at least this early on. Yeah, it's not a bad area for collecting gold early on, because you'll start with a sufficient enough combat skill to take them. It's just a matter of watching your hit points. Throwing daggers. Yeah, throwing daggers. I'll have to try throwing character at some point, because with marksmanship I can do that. Why can I not hit him? Wooden chest. Oh, is that the Ratman King? I think it is. And he's a mage. Of some kind, anyway. Definitely doesn't seem very threatening. Oh. Guess he can be if he wants to be. He's got a good soul force. He's a named NPC, he's not a shaman. Ouch. It's much harder to hit. storage item. X. Come on. Yeah, he's got to definitely give Soul Force. Go. One more good hit. Finally. 50 gold. 70 copper. 70 gold worth of copper. Cunning. One of those things again. Poisoned. And he did give me a whole 1 soul force. That kind of shows you where I'm at in terms of bothering to defeat these guys. Now these guys are back. I just want to get the wooden chest. Take that for bank organization. Otherwise, there's nothing here for me. Just gold. But if I estimate, I should have enough. I should have enough to get the armor set at least. Ended up using 150 arrows. The whole ammo reduction thing on the quivers is really important. I can tell a huge difference from when I had the 50% reduction. Keeping an eye out for eagles on the way back. So we'll need to craft 150 feathers or whatever, arrows rather. No such luck, it seems. Oh wait, need to go to the bank first. Need to convert all of this, see what we end up with. 20. See if there's a basement hatch in here. Yep. Which next shit is that? 7. So we can buy it from the guy with the pirate hat. It's not him. A little cheaper from this guy than it was last time. Let's put this in the vault. Bank box. So if you look at my armor, I've got 33 with about 30 and 20 in all resists. Now if we take this off, just the tunic and the glove, or the leg pieces, are basically equivalent to that. And once we get everything on, we've got about 50 armor and 50 in all resists. So it's a huge upgrade. Still have plenty of tithing, so we'll wait to put some gold in the bank. I don't want to have all this nightshade. Let's put this away for our future spell book. Still in need of bandages. Just gonna see if I could sell the gloves. They're ring mail, so I should be able to sell them to the weapon armor guy. Cool. 15. This will allow me to still meditate. And it gives me 50 or so in each. That's pretty good. And then I can still wear a cowl or something of that nature. I didn't realize all these were vendors out here. Herbalists, fur traders. Let's check the tailor's yard here. See if we can get some cotton. No cotton. Sheep are sheared. I wonder if I can kill them to make them come back faster. Guess we'll find out, because I'm in desperate need of the bandages. Got about 100 feathers. I really think I do need to go to the Etten farm in the end. I think that's going to be the way to go. But at the very least, I got the Soulbound armor set. I've got a little extra gold to burn. Got feathers, got shafts. I have plenty of tithing points for the moment to get my chivalry above 40, probably 45 by the time I run out of those. I think otherwise I've pretty much got what I need to get started and get rolling. I could buy some more bandages, but I'm gonna just roll with 99. I used up 50. Here's some scissors. Wonder why you can't pick that up. Oh, it's a story item, but no story. But I think I'm going to call it for now. I think it's been pretty successful overall, and we'll continue on from this point, and hopefully next time we can actually accumulate some more soul force. This was more about just getting the character going after dying and reincarnating. So that's that. Hope you enjoyed the Let's Play Soulbound, and we'll continue on next time and go to the Etten farm, or maybe just the overworld in general, where we can more easily get away from things. We may try the pyramid again, just because I know I can get soul force there. That's where I've pretty much got 90% of my soul force so far, which would be about 1200 total, because I used 500 for the soul vault. But we'll see next time. Thanks for watching.